Wow, what an amazing conversation with the beautiful Janet. Isn't she gorgeous? Of course, like usual, we were yakking more after I turned off the recording, because I thought if I don't turn off the recording, we'll just be here talking all day, because there's so much to her story, and she was telling me more things about what happened. It's extensive. I suspect it's all in her book. And if you want to read all about it and you want to support the show, I'll put the affiliate link on my website page, which you can see in the description. And if you want to support us, you can buy her book on the affiliate link. Lots more to come from Janet. Lot more to come from Janet. An extensive story, and she's got lots of ideas of how to teach people. And she was telling me about her granddaughter and how psychic she is. And amazing woman. It's important for us, and the guides were giving her a message after the show. It's important for, if you are a grandmother or a mother, or you're around children that are really psychic, and you're a light worker or a light weaver, it's important for you to remind them of the validity of their experiences, because there will be people around them, whether in the schooling systems or whatever system, or their parents that are not awake or open to this, that will tell them to dismiss it, to not think about it. Oh, it's just your imagination. It's just a dream. Don't pay it any attention. There will be people around them trying to dismiss their experiences. So if you are around children that do talk about their experiences, or even if they don't, ask them. I remember asking my daughter when she was young to meet her spirit guides, and she was just so there. It's so easy for her. It's just like, bang, it's just there. Speak to them about it and make it normal. Take the woo-woo out of the closet. Take the woo-woo out of the woo-woo. What does Jamie Butler say? It's not woo-woo, it's true. The guides were just saying to Janet that, the children that are coming in that are so psychic and so open, they're here to establish it as a normality, and for it to stop being seen as different. And because we are moving into a timeline, a world where telepathy will become the norm of communication. It's not going to happen in my lifetime. At the rate of the way things are going, I can't even imagine it's going to happen in my daughter's lifetime, but it will happen. So the little kids that are being born that are so psychic, and they talk about speaking to their spirit guides, or they talk about seeing extraterrestrials, or looking into other dimensions and talking to grandma in another dimension, or seeing stuff, to not make it about being their fantasy, and to remind them that it is a reality, and that we have multidimensional realities, but they're all equally as valid as this reality, sometimes more valid than this reality, because they remind us of the reality of who we are as connected beings of the one love light, here to experience physical form and limitation. But we are connected to the unlimitedness and the unlimited potential of who we are, and that we are the creators of our experiences, not the victim of them, be it good or bad. But we have, from some aspect of us, that aspect that Janet calls God. He said this to me, and he set this up, and he set that up. That aspect that we call he, the God, is us, in fact. That part of the divine that is overlooking and orchestrating this life is us. It is our higher self. I said to my mob once, sitting up in bed one night, thinking about all this religious stuff, I said, who do people pray to when they pray to God? Who are they speaking to? If God is the infinite and the all, and the infinite and the all is just mind-bogglingly bigger than we can even hope to imagine, like think of all the universes and all the different dimensions, and just speaking to all the people that I've spoken to over the years and the experiences they have, it's not even a grain of sand on the beach of the vastness of the experience of what we can have in consciousness. So what part of God is listening to is involved in our personal story here on earth? And they just said, quick as a flash, well, your higher self, of course. So that, when we're praying to God, please help me, please, or please help, fix this person, or that personal aspect of the divine is our higher self. That God that we pray to is us. And we can tap into that broader perspective, that mind-blowingly expanded view of life, love, and the universe. We can tap into it anytime we want. And, yes, it's important. So if you're tapped into that and you've got kids around you that are tapped into that, make it normal. Make it normal. Yeah, so beautiful. Just I loved that. As I love all the shows, I loved that. Such a beautiful lady. And she got amazing eyes, the most beautiful blue eyes. So angels in her eyes. I saw a lot of angelic presence around Janet. A lot of angelic presence around Janet. Big team, big mob. Big mob. And she was saying that she's only really started speaking about it over the last 3 years. So there's more to come. Thanks again for watching and listening. And finally, Penny Kelly finally got back to me. She's not coming into the Inner Sanctum this weekend, but I'll reschedule her for a later date. Turns out she's busy as she's packing the house. She's moving somewhere. She's doing something. She didn't elaborate, but she can't make it this weekend. So I might invite someone else in, a surprise guest. I'm just thinking about who. I've got someone in mind. Maybe Kate, to talk about the angels. Although I was going to invite Kate in at the beginning of the year to meet up my little online tribe and kick off 2021 with the angelic message. But I don't think we can ever have enough angelic messages. So I might invite her in this weekend and next weekend if she can make it. Or maybe even get Janet to come in. Anyway, I'll get her in at another time to meet my little tribe, and we can quiz her and ask her questions and discuss all this stuff. That's what we do in the Inner Sanctum. I was saying to her that, a lot of the people that are in there, they know they're here to make a difference. And although they can get activated and connected to exalted wisdom and channel it, as many of them have channeled through guidance, what do you do with that once that you know you can do that? Now you have to get that guidance out in a way that people can hear it and receive it. And that's the challenges a lot of them face. Do a blog, start a YouTube channel, write a book, write some songs, write some poetry, but get it out there so people can benefit from your connection to your higher wisdom. So overcoming ego and fear and shyness and confidence is a lot of what we talk about too in the Inner Sanctum. And I kind of push people out there and get them activated and doing things. Yeah, we're all in this together. So this weekend, surprise guest in the Inner Sanctum. And then, of course, I'm on every week talking about deliberate creation and all sorts of things, how we flow our energy. And you can ask me and my mob any questions you like. The teaching I got about aging, I'm sitting on the loo this morning, hilarious when they decide to talk to me, was fascinating, but they're on hand to teach. They're great teachers, brilliant teachers. They're on hand all the time and they're teaching me constantly, especially when people are talking to me on the shows. They're yakking away in my head. I'm asking questions like, oh, really? What was that? How does that work? Tell me about that. Tell me about that, when people are telling me things and they answer. Anyway, I'm going to go. It's been a long show, and love to you all. Namaste to you all. And remember to buy the book, Awakened by Death. It's expansive and life transforming. It's a beautiful book. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now.